Welcome back, friends. Let's do this asset retrieval. Half money and or we could go full salvage, but on only like a half skull, it's unlikely that there is very much salvage to be had. Could just do it for free. I mean, that's such an easy one. You know, let's just get our reputation as high as we can. It could be nice to have, you know, a little bit of nice reputation with the Magistracy. We've got plenty of money. Honestly, we're just killing some time until our Shadowhawk is fully repaired. We can use that then, do the story mission where you make the real money. This little section here reminds me of Elite Dangerous. I quite like our colours on the dropship as well. Blue and gold looks great, I think. I love the monkey on the side of it. You're on the Leopard's Bridge when Sumira, Yang and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says we received 3 messages from the banks, loan sharks, from the people who are financing us. They are considering rewriting the terms of our loans. It will be easier to seize the ship if we miss a payment. Usual, we're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court. Sweet talk them, ignore them, or educate them. Let's sweet talk them. I'll talk to them. You explain with much gravitas that you selected each of the banks for their prestige and reliability. You remind them of your impeccable payment history. You conclude by expressing your desire for a long and fruitful financial relationship with them, hinting that you might seek additional loans where the current ones are paid in full. A few days later, the banks contact you to say that their previous messages were sent in error and should be ignored. Nice. Loan status fair. We've arrived at Bellerophon. Ready to proceed? Do it. We'll actually have to have the Vindicator on point, being that it's got the most armor. 20s, 10, 280, 320 on the Locust. That's surprising. Behemoth, we're going to want you to stand still and shoot, so therefore you've got that. I'm going to give my 2 guys with piloting to the light mech so they can get the extra evasive charges. And let's level up Decker a little bit. Bitch already has nice gunnery.
MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
This could be interesting, taking a 20-ton Locust into combat. Its little machine guns, I'm sure, are going to be lethal. Also this though, if there's any vehicles on this mission, they are going to get stomped. Locust stomped. Our operatives on the Bellerophon recovered a functional piece of SLDF technology. But before they could deliver it to us, they were captured by pirate forces. We need a team to assault the location they're being held, recover the technology, and escape. I'm guessing the technology is some broken piece of scrap, but the Magistracy of Canopius is willing to pay to recover it. We go in and get out before they even know them.
Command interface initiated.
Commander, target location is likely to be well defended. Need to move up, get eyes, and neutralize. Once we've secured the tech, extract the LZ. Best of luck. They're out. We can go all the way up around this road here. But there's an alternative approach here. Ah, bugger it.
Roger.
Right up the main road.
Got it.
Look at those evasion stacks. I think 5 is the maximum you can get. I love the color scheme we chose. Looks so cool.
Heading out.
God, the blackjack is slow.
On
What
my
a
way.
piece of junk.
Moving out.
Look at the little Locust, it's so cute. Yeah, perhaps at this point I get the little light mechs just to squeeze past. If I get a visual.
On the move.
On it.
In contact.
I've got something.
Roger.
So, what do we got? A few vehicles by the looks of things, no mechs.
Give them everything you've got.
Surprise action, okay. We've got vehicle, and probably a light mech. Go ahead and reserve.
Good to go.
Right, Behemoth, you're on point. Out
Roger
on the
that.
open, so I'm going to have to use Vigilance. Don't want her taking full damage. Spider, a Galleon. Actually, doesn't matter though. I mean, if I use Vigilance on her, then the enemy are just likely to shoot at everybody else.
I copy.
And we can one-shot these little crappy vehicles.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Throwing that spider is going to be super hard. He's entrenched and he's got 4 stacks of evasion. That little galleon, though, get a shot off. He probably will. Oh, shooting nerd! I gotta be so careful with these little mechs, though. I love the monkey.
Orders?
Yep, I am easily amused, aren't I?
Copy that.
'80s, '70s. I'm actually going to shoot at the striker because I can
On
back
it.
my light mechs to kill this mech. And then probably even move before this spider.
Reporting.
I'll certainly
Enemy
be able to move before the vehicle,
eliminated.
so even if my 2 little light mechs don't finish it off this turn, I can finish it off start the next turn.
What do you need?
4 stacks of evasion.
On my way.
Oh, out of range for the machine guns.
I copy.
Whoa!
Move her down.
Good shooting, Stobbie. %. Vision strike 55. No, not worth. Just shoot. Doesn't matter.
All weapons committed.
I wonder if I can get in for a melee attack on one of my small guys. But if he moves first, it's not going to matter. Okay, he just stands there and shoots, which is silly, because unless he's a defender class, he is not going to get entrenched. Yeah, he's not entrenched.
Receiving you.
15 melee damage. That's not impressive. And as I keep increasing piloting, my mechs will be able to move further. So it's going to be fairly common that they can do this, run around and shoot enemies in the back. And get them!
Acknowledged.
Also, all those little machine guns should actually be pretty good at injuring pilots.
Scored a critical hit.
Many is the time I've had enemies shooting at me with machine guns and they end up injuring my pilots. It's so frustrating. But hey, I suppose that's just why you have to have quite a large and robust roster of pilots. Because it's common for, you know, like having half your pilots getting injured every mission.
What's up, boss?
He's like a blue and gold tiger. These are the most pimped out mechs this side of the periphery. Oh, good shooting. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Left torso, left arm, left leg.
Ready for orders. Engaging jump jets.
The lasers ought to do it.
Copy that.
Get wrecked, mate. Get wrecked.
Might be some good salvage there.
Nice. Easy money.
Good to go.
That ought to be it.
Copy that.
Hold there for a turn. Yep.
The asset is in
Easy.
hand, Commander. Good work.
So we could go almost straight onto the story mission, but I want to wait till we get that Shadowhawk back. So I think we'll kind of just putter about for this first month. That being said, I'm still trying to figure out how the morale works here. So we've got 9 points at indifferent. Still pay the standard 10% markup. So I think once these bars get full, it then ticks over to a new level of, you know, how close you are with them, and then this little bar goes back down there, and you've got to keep having it overflow till you reach the various levels of relationship. Although the highest I've seen is Allied, where you get 15% extra cash and 10% discount. And not great salvage anyway, wouldn't have made a difference. I like my little light mechs. Those are pretty cool. MVP Locust, 100%. I level anybody up?
Standing by.
1,200. Gunnery.
Training complete.
Orders?
Decker. Okay, what do we not have here skills-wise? Got one Bulwark. I could make him the same level up strategy
Yes,
as
Commander.
Behemoth, which is Bulwark, multi-target, and breaching shot.
Standing by.
Which is the leveling up tactic I use for my frontline dude and for my backline sniper. Someone though has got to use sensor lock. May as well be Decker. And then we can make him Master Tactician. Mechs piloted by this MechWarrior gain +1 initiative and remove 1 bar of stability when reserving. Who would that be good for? +1 initiative could be good for a light mech because they have high initiative already. And that way you can kind of guarantee they always get to go first, but then you don't get to use Ace Pilot. What would I, if I'm going to take Master Tactician, what am I going to combine this with? Multi-target. Probably going to have to be evasive movement. We can put him in a light mech.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Which basically a backline sniper. So you're going to go straight for breaching shot, and then you'll take Bulwark.
What do you need?
You sir, it's going to be a pilot, a frontline punching person pilot. So he's going to have piloting, Bulwark, and Juggernaut, which is the same for me.
MechWarrior training complete. Training complete.
Do one more mission this episode. Key personnel, an assassination in the Badlands. Good. I just want reputation. As we start getting more difficult missions, then I'll start negotiating a bit differently, because then you might start actually encountering something that is big enough that you're going to want to salvage it. I mean, if we had gone for max salvage in the previous mission, we would have got very little out of it. There would have been like one piece of spider and then a bunch of weapons. I want to get my reputation up so that when I can buy an entire mech piece or some rare weapons in a system, I can leverage that reputation we have. Okay, we have an opportunity to eliminate a key figure in the local government hierarchy in this system, which will leave their organization in chaos and ensure safety for Merrick operations. Target will be relatively unguarded and vulnerable, and we'd like you to strike in the window of opportunity. Sounds like we'll be hitting a middle manager, not much glory, but it pays. The target won't be alone, Commander. Here's a bonus if we clean up the escorting units. Still, if things get too hot, we can always hit and run. Not likely. We've got a locust.
Interface initiated.
They have no chance. Take them out. Evac zone. Get paid.
Okay, here we
Target
go.
unit is all the way back there and supporting enemy forces. Take a look at the battlefield and plan. I'm certainly going to want my PPC and my AC2 up on the high ground, but then again, these are my quote-unquote tanks in this mission. Run around the shoreline in that case.
Moving to position.
We can put our light mechs up on the high ground.
I copy. Confirmed.
I mean, 5 charges of evasive movement is technically minus 50% chance to hit. Really good. Let's see what we're up against. I imagine it'll be much the same as the last one. Just a couple of vehicles, maybe a light mech or two. Going to smash them!
Good to go.
Oh, I had a visual there.
I copy.
What do we have here? Striker and a galleon out in the open. Got 4 stacks of evasive movement. I don't think I have to use vigilance.
Aye, aye.
Especially not when the PPC just one-shots everything.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Nice, there's a bit of unstable ground between us and them.
Commander?
Decker, can you get into a spot where you can lay down some fire? I want to AC2
Affirmative.
that striker. Galleon.
Roger that.
Hey, not bad, not bad. The AC2s, you really want a battery of 4 of them. But honestly, it's like you need a
Waiting for
freaking
orders.
Jaeger mech to be able to do that. Locust, just shoot some lasers, I suppose. Or I could sprint in and get the first attack off on the next round, but no.
Coordinates received.
Just zap him. We're in cover, so I should be fine. Yeah, just 1 medium laser, not so bad.
Roger that.
I'm not in cover though, so I think I'm going to use vigilance.
All weapons committed.
Which lets me shoot first on the next turn, so that should be pretty good. Finish him off. Oh, get dodged. Can I not move to a position where I'm in cover? And
All weapons committed.
good shooting.
Let's hit him hard.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Are we, little spider?
Ready for orders.
I'll move. So let's see, 4 initiative, 3 initiative. Got 4. I'm gonna try something. I want to sprint up here. Well, let's use vigilance. Give me the 5 initiative. So sprint up here now. Then on the next turn, I can sprint up close. And use my laser and machine guns. This is how I should get in the mental space of using these light mechs. I shouldn't just be standing them in one spot. I mean, for a light mech, he's made of paper, but with 4 stacks of evasion and guarded, comparatively tough.
What's up, boss?
Ooh, get in the water for the cooling effect.
On my way.
I'm going to have my Locust destroy the galleon, so let's take a shot here. Spider. Missed! Oh, that'll be a Panther then.
Receiving you. Acknowledged. What do you need?
Take a look at what kind of armor we're dealing with here. You know what, just run in and stomp the bloody galleon. Get
Move into
him!
position.
Actually, this is only going to do 30 damage. It might not even destroy it. I mean, I know the vehicles take extra damage from melee attacks, but yeah, that at 30, it's not that much. And any machine guns afterwards.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Yeah, Medusa, you badass. Death from above. No. That's actually awesome. Look at that. I mean, his evasion kept him safe there. That was no death from above in the end. I thought it was, but no. I should have been flanking with my spider.
All weapons committed. No damage detected.
That's an LRM-10. So whatever that is, it has a PPC and an LRM-10.
Holding firm.
Could be a Panther. More likely a Vindicator.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, right in the chest with the PPC. Hope my little Locust can finish it off.
What's up, boss? Roger that.
Oh, wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Oh.
Let's get this done, folks.
Enemy down.
What do you think it is, lads? I reckon it's either a Panther
I copy.
or a Vindicator. I think Vindicator. I think it's unlikely a Panther is going to be carrying LRM-10s.
Copy that. On my way.
Whoa, that's a huge jump. Look at, wow. Well, that's a spider for you. Got no unsteady ground.
Acknowledge.
I'm going to rebuild the spider. We'll give him the 2 medium lasers, but I want to give him the 2 small lasers as well, and then as much armor. A griffin, wow, surprising. What I expect. That's a lot bigger than I expected. Still, shouldn't be an issue. 4 on 1 after all. And he's only got what? He's got full armor. Okay, that I didn't expect. PPC and LRM-10. So where's the PPC? His right arm. He is guarded though, so I'm not going to use precision strike. Brace.
Orders?
Trying to get into position right now.
On the move. Full speed.
But we're going to precision strike the hell out of that PPC on the next turn.
Yeah.
I like basically hide somewhere. Well, actually, yeah, I can go there. 4 stacks of evasion, cover, and entrenchment. My little Locust should be fine from that. If he gets really unlucky, then the PPC might one-shot a piece of his armor. No, jump and then brace. I think we can probably.
Engaging jump jets.
I've got to bear in mind though that if my little light mechs get too close to that griffin, he can immediately take them and probably one-shot them. The mineral field. There's going to be harder to hit, which suggests that running in and punching him is going to be the way
Commander.
to go.
Heading out.
$50, $50, $20.
On it.
Worth a try.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Does anybody have sensor lock?
Yes, Commander.
Yes. As if to answer my question, Decker just says, yes, Commander. I have sensor lock.
Up high. Standing by.
Movement. Right. Should we take a shot? Let's take a shot.
Engage.
Mode.
Target.
Silly dog. Hey guys, hang on. I gotta stop recording for a second. Dog's going nuts. Be right back. Give us a second. Yeah, friends, where were we? Apologies for all these interruptions. The unfortunate reality of having to live in the family home for the time being. I'll wait to get my own place again someday. Anyways. I don't think I'm ready to take the spider in. I mean, you will get to go first at the end of this turn, but... Actually, no. The griffin... It could punch the spider. Okay, we're going in. To hit units of the mineral field. Okay, yeah, so let's go in. Jump here behind him. Our initiative should be high enough that I can go before he does. After I've used vigilance. It's weird that I've only got 2 initiative in a spider, but I suppose it's because my tactic skill is so rubbish. Yeah, so at least I know now I can attack before he can on the next turn. It does mean that I can't use focus fire, but I was happy to get in closer because the PPC and the LRMs aren't going to be able to hit me this close. He's only going to be able to punch. And unless it hits me in the head, the spider should be able to survive that. Now pick up some invasive charges here. And shouldn't make the shots too much harder. Now 50%. It's because it's in a mineral field. From mineral field and into... Okay, yeah, of course. Fair enough.
Good to go.
Producer, you are 2 machine guns and a medium... Oh, you're in the Locust. Oh, fuck. I forgot you're in the damn Locust. 3 evasive charges and guarded.
Move into position.
I'm thinking what's going to happen. This griffin's just going to walk up and step on my Locust and destroy it.
Confirmed.
The little machine guns in the legs. Yeah, get wrecked.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, AC-20s, medium lasers, long range. Let's get a bit closer, shall we? This isn't going to help the AC-20s, but the majority of my damage is the lasers anyway.
All weapons are go.
If I had more morale, I'd be precision shotting him to try to kneecap him. Try to get as many pieces of this griffin as I can. The griffin's an awesome mech. Really is a nice mech. PC 65 LRMs.
Target confirmed.
I don't feel like I had to use vigilance to keep my small mechs alive. Got to use precision shot. Oh god, is he going to shoot? Okay, just backing up. He's shooting the guarded target. That's not very smart by the AI. He's putting his back to the water though, so...
Yep.
Does that even help him that much? At 4 evasive charges.
Roger.
Gotta be horrible getting swarmed by these little mechs shooting in the back. Well, in the side at least. If I could hit the leg, maybe.
Roger.
Oh, no hits with the machine guns. Injure that pilot. That's actually a damn good way to get a lot of salvage as well. Just keep shooting with machine guns. Hope for the hits, but it's incredibly unlikely. I did on one occasion shoot at, I think it was a Jaeger mech. With an AC-20 and I got lucky. It wasn't even a cold shot, I just hit the head. One shot the Jaeger mech and got all 3 pieces of salvage. It was awesome.
No damage detected.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh shit. Didn't shoot the PPC, he must be hot. No, he's not. Oh, we've got him out of the mineral field at least, so now he's going to be easier to hit.
Engaging with target.
Can use sensor lock, I suppose, but nah.
Ready for
I'm
orders.
starting to think about sensor lock a lot more and whether I really want to use it all that much. Sensor lock, typically, it's only
Aye, aye.
super useful as far as I'm concerned when I'm trying to get a turret from out of range. A lot of times I
Engaging
find
with
when I'm
target.
shooting at a mech that has evasive charges, I'd rather just take the low to hit chances and take whatever damage I can and then remove one evasive charge. But I do think I absolutely do want at least one. His back. Yeah. At least one sensor lock is a good thing. Absolutely. Hit him in the leg.
All weapons committed.
Nope. God, these light mechs do no damage.
Yeah.
Do so. Hit him!
On my way.
Honestly, the little locust, the sound it makes when it moves should be the sound of a mosquito flying.
I copy.
Oh no, whiffed one of the machine guns. I think destroyed.
Reporting critical hit.
I still need to understand exactly how critical hits actually work, because a few of those were critical hits, but the number was still a 3, which is the same amount of damage as a shot that hits the armor. So
Standing
I
by.
need to figure out exactly how critical hits work. I would have thought they would do more damage, but I also don't think that they go straight through armor because you need to work through the armor first. No, let's cool down this turn. He's obviously got piloting because he's given himself 4 charges of evasive just from that short
Orders.
movement. Beam lasers, PPE. Like now actually would be a good time to use sensor lock. These 30% shots. An awful.
Affirmative. Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
So this turn, I think my light mechs I'm going to use sensor lock instead.
Aye, aye.
They obviously aren't doing that much damage. Oh, I don't have sensor lock on them. Damn. Just keep shooting in the back. So this is carrying way too much machine gun ammo.
Acknowledged.
I think we're using 10 ammo per salvo, and with 2 tons, that's 20 salvos of machine gun. There's no way you would need that much. Let's take out one of the machine gun ammo bins. Bit of it more ammo, maybe.
All weapons committed.
Yeah.
What's up, boss?
55 damage with a melee hit. The to hit chances are going to be super low. Going for the punch. 55,
Orders?
14 melee. Yeah, use the Vindicator to punch.
Moving out. Putting my weight into it.
Nice. I can cold shot the other leg and then hopefully get salvage. But I didn't actually request salvage at the end of the mission.
What's up, boss? I copy.
Shooting. The leg's almost done. We threw to the structure underneath already.
Commander.
Now my little locust should be able to hit him in the leg there. .24. Yeah, go on. This should do it. If we hit the leg. Left torso, left arm. Damn. It has taken forever to kill this guy.
All weapons committed.
There you go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Well, let's just hope we get one of those pieces. But this mission was never about the salvage. This was always just about the reputation. I was trying to jack up my reputation as much as I can. As many of the factions as possible. So still pay the standard 10% markup. I don't want to do. Ooh, 17,000. Huzzah. Only 400 XP, so not much. Jump jets, PPC is fine. Look at that. I could have got 2 Griffin pieces. That's one thing worth remembering. If the mission's going to be an assassinate, we should actually jack up the salvage, because we can be pretty damn sure that the assassination target is going to have a nice mech. And you can fight him at the end after fighting his resources. His reinforcements, excuse me, not his resources. So we're going to think of those assassinate missions as good targets for salvage, especially in the early game. Contact the Rimwood Frontier. Alright everybody, gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts. Now might, I repeat might, have caught us something. The client. Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. She says that she's got a big job lined up and she wants us for it. Us specifically. She called the commander out by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? It isn't like we're drowning in publicity out here. Question, and I'm betting we don't have an answer. You're certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter? Because I can list off about 5 different banks that will all love to repossess this ship. We're shipping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. The following up on this will be risky, sure, but I've never let that stop me before. That's the spirit. Besides, we need this. We've been hemorrhaging seabills out here for way too long as it is. Meeting with a mystery client sounds certainly reasonable to me, given the circumstances. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Our new client vents us out in the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. Thanks for that delightful image, Yang. Look, Brennan, I'll admit, this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we've likely to find. You want to follow up? Plot a course for Bellerophon. Client will be waiting. Contract to meet our Canopian mystery client is ready for review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready. I think we might actually go straight there. Mechs need repair. Yes, how long for the Shadowhawk? 16 days, and it's going to take us probably at least that long to get to Bellerophon, so... I think, though, I do kind of want to hang around and do 1 or 2 more missions and maybe get some salvage. I want another medium mech before we do that mission. Benefactor mission. Ordnance depot capture, that could be a good one. Movement takes out to Detroit. Level ups
Standing
available.
by.
700 XP. Now I'm saving up 1600 there for gunnery.
Waiting for orders.
I need to get my gunnery up. This is terrible. But I was going to be a master tactician, so but what I might, I think, yeah, I'm going to need to go for piloting and tactics. I think I'm going to save up the 1600 just to get that, and I'll wait a little bit on master tactician. I'm just going to need to get my gunnery skill up. I see Decker being in the lightest mech running around the back all the time.
I hear ya.
Glitch just needs to be super accurate. Although getting that 4th point in guts
Waiting for
will be
orders.
very good for that 4th hit point. How long does this take us to get to Blairephone? We're here already. Yeah, why not? Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Anna Marie Centrella. Heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This is an untraditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Stobbie? Certainly, Lady Centrella. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't. Act all smooth. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrella's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axelis, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah? And how exactly? Are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Fahad Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. We'll carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Stobbie, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. Now, I'm no stranger to protecting non-combatants. This job is well within our wheelhouse. And I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there'll be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Stobbie. I can promise you that. He isn't wrong, Brennan. We're looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're going to get. Okay, Lady Centrella, you've got yourself some mercenaries. Very good. I'll forward you your contract to Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation is well known within the Magistracy, Commander Stobbie. I hope that you live up to it. Contract's ready. We should follow up when we think we're ready. Okay, not yet though. I definitely think that... How long is it going to take us to get there? Because 16 days for our Shadowhawk to get ready. 18 days. I'm kind of tempted just to get myself one more medium mech. I mean, if I've got the Shadowhawk, Vindicator, Blackjack, plus 1 light mech. Even a touch light to do that mission on. Man, I'm really wishing I'd taken full salvage in that last mission. We could have gotten ourselves 2 pieces of a damn Griffin, which is an awesome mech. Locust Panther. We don't even have a complete Spider. Complete Panther, which would have been nice with its PPC. We certainly can't go now with the 2 light mechs to that mission. It'll be really hard. I think we head off to... yeah, and do this one. Other option is we head straight back into friendly space. But we don't have friendly space just yet. We travel to Alloway and just take a look. What's there? Right. Queen. Frozen Wasteland. We'll take this one. It'll include our travel arrangements. Okay, I think I want to salvage another medium mech before I take on this next mission. Okay, cool. Good little episode. Interesting mission, but I'm really regretting not taking the salvage, which I think we're going to be doing for the next few missions until we get ourselves a third medium mech, so we can have a fourth medium mech. I don't want to take a light mech on that first story mission. I mean, we saw in that last mission how these small mechs just don't have the firepower whatsoever. Take a look at our Locust. Refitting it. I mean, it does 20 melee damage. Technically, you can switch out the machine guns. Wow, 1 ammo gives it 200 rounds. That's plenty. I could give it a third machine gun. Doesn't seem... you know what? 3 small lasers is an extra 60 damage if we get very close. And we do tend to be quite close most of the time. Need 2 more small lasers here. Do it.
New weapon systems available.
I'm determined to make these small mechs not useless. And what have you got for us? Yeah, you've only got the 2 laser slots, which is not great, and 2 support slots. I think of the 2, the spider is probably better, and I mean, especially because I'm going to try to figure out where I can get the weight from. I need a ton. I have 2 small lasers. That'll give him an extra 40 damage if he's up close. And we saw that he was up close for most of the time. I reckon we could just drop 2 jump jets. We're not even nearly fully armored up. Better. Why don't we try no jump jets? I mean, I didn't even use the jump jets at all in the last mission. I felt like I didn't need them. I feel like most of the time I can actually run into the rear arc most of the time without any issues. Yeah, so run behind them, shoot from close range, 50 damage from the medium lasers, another 40 from the 2 small lasers. Do it.
Logged and noted.
Then for the Locust, we're gonna buy some more small lasers again, I think. 1. Gonna need 2 more. It's probably a waste of time, but it'll be interesting. Just want to see what I can do with these small mechs.
New weapon systems available.
Hey, little Locust. Gotta say, the machine guns just feel absolutely crap. That's freed up an extra half ton of ammo. Yeah, medium laser. How on earth would you fit any ballistics onto this thing? I mean, I suppose technically you can strip off all its armor completely, have it have exactly 0 armor, and it just sits back and shoots with 2 ACs. Okay, we have to do that. That'll... oh no, it doesn't even have the... it's got 13. A single AC, maybe. Oh, no, come on. That just seems stupid. No, forget that. That would be so useless, just sitting back and shooting with a single AC-25. Take the small laser, maybe. There you go. Oh,
Right.
This thing's made of paper.
I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay, so we got 16 days, 23. How about hang on now? 7 days, 10 days. Yeah, we'll take out the spider on the next mission. We're gonna have to travel for the next one, anyways. Okay, friends, decent little mission. Interesting. I think I've messed around and not done this as effectively as I could have. We'll head out to the Free Worlds League and go for an Ordnance Depot capture and just go for full salvage in the next few missions. We've got a bit of breathing room still, and I just want to do missions till I get another medium mech. Hopefully a Griffin or something cool like that. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. See you next time.